Hello everyone. Welcome to the next lecture on the CSIR Net Mathematics 2025. Today I will explain you how you can solve the differential equations problem. Myself Dr. Harish Garg. You can follow and subscribe my YouTube channel where you can see the various lecture related to the CSIR Net and the GATE mathematics available in this playlist. Now let's start with these questions. How you can solve all those questions with the help of the shortcut tricks. Remember students, you have to read the statement very carefully so that you can get your answer within the 1 minute time periods. So let's start with this one. If you try to read the statement, what is this equations? This is my Cauchy-Euler equations. Fine. And how you can find the solution of the Cauchy-Euler? You can substitute 2x plus 3 is e raised to power z. Fine. Then the given differential equation is converted to the coefficient of the x is 2, 2 raised to power 2 is 4, m minus 1, where m is my operator, that is a d upon dz, plus 6, the power is my 1, 2 raised to power 1 is my 2, into m plus 8 is equal to 0. So I can divide it by 4. It will be m square minus m. It is my 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. So that will give you m square plus 2m plus 2 is my 0. So can you find the root of the equations? This will be minus 1 plus minus iota. Is it okay? So once you know the roots of the equations are plus minus iota, 1 plus minus iota, can you write the auxiliary? Can you write the solutions? So solution will be e raised to power minus 1 into z, c1 cos of z plus c2 sine of z. Fine. Or because e raised to power minus z is 1 over 2x plus 3 into c1 cos of log 2x plus 3 plus c2 sine of log 2x plus 3. Now you can read the statement. What is given to you? Your target is to check what is the S. That means countable, finite, uncountable, non-empty and so on. Your target is to find the value of the x such that y of x is 0. That means this number is 0. Because x is my positive, this can never be 0. So this implies c1 cos of the angle plus c2 sine of the angle is my 0. मैं फिर कह रहा हूं your target is to find the value of the x. What does the meaning of that? That means tan of log 2x plus 3 is my constant. I call as a constant is my k. So can you find the value of the x from this case? So that means log of 2x plus 3, which is equal to tan inverse x plus n pi. What is the value of the n? N must be the integers. Fine. Now you can see the S is the collection of all those x which satisfied my these conditions, and this n is my countably infinite set. So therefore S is my countably infinite set. That is the cardinality of the S. That is the S is my countably infinite set. So C is my right answer of this problem. Look at the second one. The initial value problem has a unique solution, infinite many solution and so on. That's a very simple question. We all knows whenever the function is f of x comma y, if you prove that your f is my continuous, fine, and partial derivative of f with respect to y is my continuous about the initial point 0 comma 1, then you can say there exists a local unique solution. Is it okay? This is the by using the Picard's theorem. Now you can see the f is my here, which is a continuous because sine is continuous. This mode of root x minus 1 is continuous. Can you find the partial derivative with respect to y? It is mode of x minus 1 into cos of y. So clearly say cos y is my continuous function. This function is also my continuous functions. So hence partial derivative is also my continuous. So that means there exists a unique solution around 0 comma 1. So the second option is an infinite many solutions. No solution is a cancel around the 0 because 0 belongs to this interval. Fine. Now whether the unique solution, fine, on the complete R or the maximum interval of existence. How you can find the maximum interval of existence? Again, a very simple, the maximum interval of the existence. If you look about the given functions, clearly say this function is continuous at which point? This is continuous for all x, is continuous for all y. So that means this is continuous for all x and y. That means the maximum interval of the existence is my R. So A option is the right answer. C option is the cancel. Maximum interval of existence means you have to find the domain at which the function is continuous here. So you can see, हाँ अगर यहाँ पे एक और चीज, अगर इस क्वेश्चन में फंक्शन ये दिया होता x-1 of sin y, then clearly say this function is continuous whenever x is my greater than 1, otherwise, or x is greater than equal to 1, otherwise तो complex number हो जाएगा. So in that case your maximum interval of the existence is 1 comma infinity. लेकिन यहाँ पे मॉडुलस दिया हुआ है, चाहे ये वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 1 है चाहे लेस देन 1 है, it is still continuous. So yes, you can say this is the maximum interval is complete R instead of minus infinity 1. Okay, now look at this next one. The is the integral equations. This is known as the kernel. Fine. This is known as the kernel. And how you can solve this? Again, a very simple. So let's start with this given one. I called this function is my f1. Below is my f2. So my solution will be partial derivative of f2 with respect to x, which is equal to minus 1 over a0. So can you find the partial derivative of the f with respect to f2 with respect to x? Minus of t, it is 1 minus of t, which is minus 1 over a0. If you open this bracket, it is minus 1 over a naught. So a naught will be your 1. So hence your differential equation will be a0 y double dash plus lambda y is 0. a0 is my 1, y double dash plus lambda y is equal to 0 is my right answer of this problem. Third and fourth options are the first order. This is my negative, but we need a positive. Fine. समझ नहीं आया? नहीं आया? इसका मतलब आपने ये प्रीवियस लेक्चर नहीं सुना मेरा. ग्रीन थ्योरम. This is a green function. आपने green function lecture नहीं सुना. Okay, I will tell you in explain. First of all, tell me how many seconds I needed to get the answer. 20 seconds or 15 to 20 seconds I needed to get the answer. चलिए यानी हाँ मैं बताता हूँ कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे अगर आपने प्रीवियस लेक्चर नहीं सुना तो. Whenever you have the function called as the kernel, then the differential equation is always of the a0 y double dash plus lambda y. It always has the solution y is equal to lambda integrations from a to b of this. This k is known as my kernel. Fine. And this is from a to b. Then this kernel is defined as f1 and f2. F1 is a collection of all those x start from the a to t and then t to b. You can see a is my lower limit, 0 to t, 0 to x. The first one is my f1, second is my f2. Then what is the shortcut to x for the green function? You always start from here. Partial derivative of the f2 with respect to x minus partial derivative of f1 with respect to x is equal to minus 1 divided by the coefficient of the y double dash. And you can see, now you can see I can take a same one and I got the value of the a1, a0 is my 1. So therefore differential equation is a is my right answer. एक और ट्रिक बता रहा हूं, अगर कहीं पे यहाँ पे नेगेटिव होता, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, fine, then your equation this becomes, this number will be the negative, this part will be the positive, and then you can find the value of a0. But लेकिन given statement में देखिए यहाँ पे क्या है positive, so that's why I am using this number is my positive and here is negative and positive. Fine. For more details you can watch about my this lecture of the green function. Okay, look at this next one. Consider the ordinary differential equations where alpha is the any real number such that the ordinary differential equation change into the constant coefficients by using the transformation e raised to power 2x divided by 2. Which of the following statements are my true? अगर आपको लगता है स्टेटमेंट देखकर कि काफी लेंथी क्वेश्चन होगा, बिलीव मी काफी आसान है. How you can solve this? So let's firstly see. This is the transformations. Let's firstly find the value of the dy by dx so that I can change this differential equation into the constant coefficients. So how you can solve that? It is dy over dt into dt by dx, that will be e raised to power 2x. I can find the second derivative with respect to x. So I can use the product rule. The first one is dy over dt into e raised to power 2x plus e raised to power 2x is outside. Again, I can differentiate this with respect to t into dt by dx, that is again my e raised to power 2x. So that number will be e raised to power 2x dy over dt plus e raised to power 4x d square y over dt square. So I can substitute both the values in the given equations. So that will be 2 e raised to power 2x I call as a y dash plus e raised to power 4x y double dash plus 2 e raised to power 2x minus 1 into y e raised to power 2x of y dash plus alpha e raised to power 4x of y is equal to 0. I can cancel, or I can take an e raised to power 4x y double dash. I can open this bracket. So 2 will be cancelled. It is my 2 e raised to power 4x of y dash plus alpha e raised to power 4x of y. So you can see e raised to power 4x will be cancelled out. So I can cancel this e raised to power 4x. Fine. So your auxiliary equation becomes m square plus 2m plus alpha is my 0. Is it okay? Fine. Now you can read the statement. For the different value of the alpha, you can see whether the answers match or not. So let me clear this side. Fine. यहाँ तक तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं आई आपको. Now you can see for this value of the alpha. So let's discuss the cases. The first case is when alpha is equal to 1. What will happen? If alpha is 1, then the equation becomes 2m plus 1 is 0. So your equation becomes minus 1, minus 1. So how you can write the solution? C1, because your equation is right in the terms of the t, e raised to power minus t. Now all the solution tends to the 0 whenever x approaches infinity. You can see whenever x approaches infinity, from this t approaches infinity. So once you can take on the limit as t approaches infinity. So what will happen? This value becomes my 0. So this value becomes the 0. Fine. So therefore, y tends to the 0 is the right answer. Second case, when alpha is equal to 0. When alpha is 0, then the equation becomes m square plus 2m is 0. Value of the m will be 0 and minus 2. So your equation becomes c1 plus c2 e raised to power minus 2t. Now look at the options. There exists, not, this is not for the all. There exists a solution whenever x tends to infinity converges to the 1. So whenever x tends to infinity, this value becomes a 0. So y will tends to the c1. So yes, for the particular value of the c1, you can say there exists. Yes, definitely there exists. Whenever c1 is my 1, you can find this solution. Say alpha is equal to minus 1. If alpha is my minus 1, your equation becomes fine. Then can you find the root of the equations? Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2. So that will be minus plus minus root 2. Both are my real roots. So equation becomes c1 e raised to power minus 1 plus root 2 into t plus c2 e raised to power minus 1 minus root 2 into t. Now look at the conditions. There exist an unbounded solutions on the R. What is the meaning of the unbounded is? That means y will approaches to the infinity. Now look at that. Whenever t approaches infinity, this value will goes to the 0. This value -1 plus root 2. This is my 0.414. So that means this is my positive. So this number will goes to the infinity. So once it's infinity, there exists unbounded solution. Yes, there exists the unbounded solution. Look at the last case when alpha is equal to 2. So when alpha is equal to 2, then your equation becomes here. Then your roots are -1 plus minus iota. Then your equations becomes y is equal to e raised to power minus of t c1 cos of t plus c2 sine of t. Now what is the statement is there exists an unbounded on the R. So whenever t approaches infinity, this value, because this is my bounded function, sine and cosines are my bounded functions, and this function will goes to the 0. So y will be my 0, which is not my infinity. So there exists an unbounded. That's the wrong options. Correct options are A, B and C are the right answer. So देखिए क्या आपका रिएक्शन उफ से वाव में चेंज हुआ. कभी भी क्वेश्चन को लेकर पैनिक नहीं होना कि इतना बड़ा क्वेश्चन है कैसे सॉल्व होगा. ट्राई टू रीड द स्टेटमेंट वेरी केयरफुली. दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कांस्टेंट कोएफिशिएंट्स. तो फर्स्टली यूज द सब्स्टिट्यूशन एंड फाइंड द कांस्टेंट कोएफिशिएंट्स एंड देन यू कैन प्रोसीड इन द सिंपल मैनर. उम्मीद करता हूं आप वीडियो को लाइक एंड कमेंट जरूर करेंगे. ओके, लुक एट दिस नेक्स्ट वन. दिस इज द सिस्टम ऑफ द इक्वेशंस. फाइन. अगेन अ वेरी सिंपल. अगर आपने पहले से ये लेक्चर सुना हुआ है, सिस्टम ऑफ द इक्वेशंस, फाइंड सिस्टम ऑफ द डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस, आप तुरंत सॉल्व कर लोगे. इसमें मैंने क्या बताया था आपको. सबसे पहले आपकी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन कैसी होनी चाहिए. dx ओवर dt इज इक्वल टू समथिंग, dy ओवर dt इज इक्वल टू समथिंग. तभी तो हम आइगन वैल्यू से सॉल्व करेंगे. पर लेकिन यहाँ पे सिस्टम कॉम्बाइंड है. क्या आप इसकी वैल्यू निकाल सकते हो. यस यू कैन डू. अगर आप इन दोनों को माइनस कर दो तो आपको dy ओवर dt की वैल्यू निकल जाएगी. सो दैट विल बी x माइनस वाई प्लस ई रेस टू पावर टी. एंड अगर आप इस इक्वेशन को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करके माइनस कर दो, देन यू विल गेट द dx बाय dt. इट्स x 6 माइनस सो 5. इज इट ओके. नाउ इज इट फाइन. तो ये सिस्टम आपका बन गया. इसको मैं प्लस 0 इंटू ई की पावर टी लिख देता हूं. So this equation is my linear. Fine. What is the matrix corresponding to them? 1 minus 2 1 minus 1. Can you find the eigenvalues of this? What is the eigenvalue of here is lambda square minus of the trace. 1 plus 1 is 0. That means your eigenvalues are my plus minus iota. Once the eigenvalues are my plus minus iota, your solution will be of the form x c1 cos t plus c2 sin t. Fine. I call this is my x. Is it okay? It may be x or y. It's combination of them. यहां तक कुछ डाउट किसी को. क्लियर. नाउ लुक एट द राइट हैंड साइड. अगेन द राइट हैंड साइड इज माई, मैं इसको इधर लिख लेता हूं. फाइन. नाउ look at the right hand side is exponential. So I can find the particular solution yp. I can choose the particular solution is a e raised to power t, b e raised to power t. तो given equation में fill करते हैं. Derivative will be a e raised to power t, इसमें b e raised to power t. It is equal to x minus 2y. So that is a 2a minus, sorry, x minus 2y. The first value is my x, second value is my y. माइनस 2b. फाइन. थर्ड वाले में x माइनस वाई, a माइनस b e raised to power t plus e raised to power t. So from the first equations you will see b will be my 0 from the first equations, and if b is equal to 0, from the second equation you will get a is equal to my minus 1. So therefore your yp particular solution will be a is my minus 1, b will be 0. यहां तक कोई डाउट किसी को. फाइन. सो दे hence your complete solution will be, I can write here. So your solution will be c1 cos of t plus c2 sin of t. सबसे पहले मैं x वाला लिख रहा हूं. दिस इज अ माइनस ऑफ e raised to power t. Clear? Now what is the given condition for the x? X of 0 is equal to -1. So t value is my 0, x is my -1. It's a c1, sine 0 is 0, e raised to power 0 is 1. So c1 will be 0. Therefore, x value will be my c2 sine of t minus e raised to power t. Is it okay? Now once you know the value of the x, can you find the value of the y? Okay, अब मैं ऑप्शन तो देखना भूल ही गया. Because x is my solutions. Okay, पहले निकाल ही लेते हैं. Y of 0 is my -half. So यहाँ से एक इक्वेशन क्या बनाई थी मैंने? dx over dt will be x minus 2y. तो यहाँ से मैं y निकाल सकता हूँ. Y will be my x minus x dash over 2. So I can find the value of the y is x minus x dash. So c2 cos of t minus e raised to power t divided by 2. And now also given that y of 0 is my -half. तो -half पे fill कर लेते हैं value. Sin 0 is 0, e raised to power 0 is 1, cos 0 is 1, e raised to power 0 is 1. So यहाँ से आप देखो तो value कितनी आ गई? C2 will be my 1. Fine. So once you know the C2 is my 1, you can find the value of the x. So x will be my 1 into sin t minus e raised to power t. Value of the y will be C2 is my 1. C2 is my 1. So it will be my sine of t minus cos of t. E raised to power t will be cancelled out divided by 2. Fine. Now look at the options. X has infinitely many zeros. Yes, because x and y contain the sine and cosine functions. So yes, it has infinitely many zeros. So yes, C and D are the correct. X of pi, y of pi. So what is the value of the x of pi? Sine pi is 0. It is minus e raised to power pi. Y of pi is sine pi is 0. Cos pi is my 1. It is half. So you can see first option correct. X of minus pi. What is the value of the x of minus pi? Sine pi again 0. It is e minus e of minus pi, but it is e of plus pi. So the right answer is A, C and D are the right answer of the problem. आप इस तरह से भी कर सकते थे, बिकॉज हमने आइगन वैल्यूज क्या निकाली इसकी, प्लस माइनस आयोटा. तो जब भी कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर की आइगन वैल्यूज आए तो सोल्यूशन क्या मिलेगा आपको, हमेशा ही साइन एंड कोसाइन में. और whenever you find the solution in terms of sine and cosine, which is always has the infinitely many zeros. So C and D option तो डायरेक्टली निकाल सकते थे, पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन के लिए आप क्विकली से मूव कर सकते. So this is a simple way. For more detail, you must watch about my this lecture, system of the differential equations. I hope you can enjoy this session too and like and comment on the video. I will come up with the next video very soon. Till then, you can share this video with your friends. Best of luck, students. Happy learning. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel.